actually the title of the piece is Holistic Strata, because for me, it's a thought about, this is my thought about the dance. For example, that how you can find the movement in your body, that's a dance for me, but body is always related to connected to the environment. So environment actually defines the movement. Environment can define the body, what body can do. But actually, body can try to adapt to the environment at the same time. Everything can be virtual. Everything can be reality. So actually, the definition of the virtuality and the reality is not really, for me, doesn't make sense. Digital world is virtuality, but what is a reality for me? It's what you can believe and what you can trust in the world. For example, you are seeing something, but you are just seeing the light. Or I can see your face, but it's just light. So I just try to interpret the light like your face. But this is, for me, it's virtuality. But in the piece, I don't have this kind of organic or artificial differences. Everything can be the light. What I can show is what I can show in this piece is a movement, with my body and the light, the particles. And maybe people will interpret like natural things or computer things, but for me, all movement. For example, it's I didn't mean that this looks like a thunderstorm or it's snow, not like that. But so maybe people can have a fantasy about this. But I try to be very principal things of the movement. So why I use this 1 point particle, because I just wanted to show the movement. So this point is always minimum size of the light of the projection. It's just 1 pixel, and sometimes you can see the particle coming to me, or going back, or going this kind of a 3D effect. But usually when you use a 3D effect, particle can become bigger. Then you feel like a particle is coming. But this is it's another way of the interpret of the things. But for me, that there are so many particles, and the particle moving like this, but actually the size of the particle is the same. So for example, my sort of dance piece, I usually don't move around on the stage, because I don't want to show the size of the stage. It's not the point. Makes if you move the space like that, you make the surface of the the area. But if you make the point on in the space, there is a possibility to extend to the space. So at the end of the piece, actually I don't need myself actually on the stage. Movement is already there, and for me actually not really important who is moving, because there is a movement already in the space. So actually I don't want to make differences between environment, dancer on the stage, and so actually at the last moment, I wanted to disappear actually. So that's the point. There is no message, there is no meaning in my piece. It's just about the sensation. And I always say I want audience to experience a piece, not just watching and thinking, because for me, body experience, and I would say body sensation, is most important things that to share with the people. So that's why I just need a bit strong sound. I just need a little bit strong video image. I think that some audience might feel uneasy or bit very stressful sometimes because too much noise and too strong. But this is I think important, necessary for the piece, that to reach to the body sensation, which you usually try to protect. I didn't think the word conflict for my work, but if you say that, yes, it can be conflict inside, because the source of the motivation to make the art piece is actually coming from the body, my sensation of the body. So I would say I don't need to present myself on the stage. I mean, I don't need to present human body on the stage, but source of the aesthetic of the piece for me, it comes from the actually body sensation. How I can embody my body sensation into the space so that we can share with the other people. Usually I use the word impulse, but I think this impulse comes from the situation that there is a conflict inside of me, or conflict between me and the society. But I didn't take the specific topic from the society, because it's not really interesting for me. I have a dream to choreograph water. I want to choreograph water, so I think this is my big dream to do that. So actually, no, human body is not necessary for me.